my babies. Romey is here. And tonight's topic is something very special. It is something many of you have actually asked me to talk about. It is something I firmly believe in, and it is something that I think helps keep the world in balance. And that is karma. 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 Karma is not a bitch. Karma is a mirror. Ayy. Seriously. What goes around comes back around. If you don't believe that, I don't know how you get through life, but I'm a firm believer in karma. I'm a firm believer in putting good out into the universe. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about this because as I was taking my notes, my karma notes for this video, there was a few things that came up that I just thought were worth sharing with you guys. So enjoy. One of my #1 things that I believe fuels me in life is that what we think, we create. What we feel, we attract. And what we imagine is what we become. If you are doing good things in your life, good things will come your way. You cannot be just littering negativity and shit everywhere and then be like, oh God, my life is so rough, people are so mean, everything's always hard. Like, yeah, dog, because you're trash. You're literally littering trash attitude and vibes everywhere, and the universe is like, oh yeah, that's what you got? All right, bet, watch what I got for you. Like I said, karma, it's not a bitch, she's a mirror. So here are some simple rules that you can share with one another. If it's not yours, don't take it. If it's not true, don't say it. If it's not right, don't do it. I don't really know why that's so difficult to so many people, but if you wouldn't want something being done to you, why in the world would you do that to somebody else? If you don't want some attitude, like, why would you give attitude? If you don't want laziness, why are you gonna be a dick? Like, it just, it all rotates. So if it ain't right, don't do it. Contrary to what anyone might believe, karma applies to everybody equally. Yay! Karma is about teaching. It is about seeking the lessons that you need in your lifetime. Karma may take thousands of years to find its balance, but it eventually finds its way. With that being said, because sometimes things may take time to find the right balance, don't forget that things will get better with time. Just remember, all that shit that somebody put you through is eventually gonna come back and just kick their ass. Yes. You may not be there to see it, which is like the worst part, because we all just want to be the fly on the wall to witness karma kicking their ass. But often you won't be there to see it, but just know with confidence, all that shit they put you through, man, it's gonna come back to bite them in the ass. The past, all that shit that they put you through, unfortunately, it cannot be changed. We cannot dwell on that past. Dwelling on the past is something that I have struggled with, unfortunately, plenty of times before. I'm sure many of you have struggled with it also. It's not good. It's not healthy for us. Overthinking leads to unhappiness. Promise. I know overthinking is very easy, especially people with anxiety can relate to, but it's just not good for us. It leads to sadness, and life is too short for us to be sad all the time, and we have to find our own happiness. Unfortunately, nobody's gonna knock on the door and bring like a big bag of happiness. Here you go. And truly, happiness is found within. If you are thinking your positive thoughts as much as you possibly can, it will create a positive reality for you. So the next time you find yourself overthinking it and you're like, all right, dude, I gotta stop. I gotta just move on with this. Happily move on and just let karma do the rest. Those same people that mistreated you usually end up needing you, and you'll get to happily tell them, nah, I'm straight. I know that sometimes it may be hard to give them the deuces, but you need to. And I know that a few feelings can come along with that, like bitterness or resentment or anger or even sadness. But those are all completely real emotions. We're allowed to have those emotions. And there was a list that I found that just represented something I really agreed with on multiple levels of what an emotion that you might be feeling could also represent. So you don't need to necessarily shove it away. You can honor what that feeling means, and then you can just acknowledge it for a little bit and then move on. So for example, so you may feel some bitterness towards someone. Bitterness shows areas that you still need to heal. Shows where you may be holding judgments for others, judgments for yourself. Try and let some of those judgments go. You may be feeling some resentment. Resentment is holding on to the past. You're living in the past. You need to let some of those things go. You need to be in the present. I know resentment can be a nasty feeling to deal with, and you may have a completely just like chapter filled book of reasons of why you resent that piece of shit, and I get it, and you're justified, but burn that book. Live in the present. You may be feeling some discomfort. I know plenty of people who get very uncomfortable in situations that may deal with confronting someone or dealing with something that they don't want to talk about, and they'll just avoid the situation completely, and that's not okay. There's a reason you are feeling so uncomfortable and all that discomfort in your belly. You need to pay attention to that exact moment that you are feeling so uncomfortable too. What's happening? What's going on? Why do you feel so uncomfortable? There's a reason. You are being given an opportunity to change. You can change yourself. You can change the way that you're thinking about something. You can change the way that you look about something. You can change the way you're approaching a situation. There's plenty of things that you can change, and you're being given an opportunity to just be really aware and in that moment, see what's going on, and work through that discomfort and handle your business. Maybe feeling anger. I know I feel that a lot. Anger shows what you're passionate about. Shows that you want to make a change. Shows that you need a change. It shows where your boundaries are and where you are comfortable with things going and where you want your world and the world around you to go. Listen to those angry thoughts that you are passionate about, not the angry thoughts because that did cut you off. You may be feeling some disappointment. Showed that you cared about something. You did not give in to your apathy, and unfortunately it didn't go the way that you wanted. And that sucks, but that's okay. You may be feeling some sort of guilt. That could be showing that you are living your life and the expectations of others and how they see you. Don't worry about them. They don't mean shit. Worry about yourself. Worry about how you want to be. Worry about how it makes you happy. If you're not hurting anybody else, do you, boo-boo. You may be feeling some anxiety about something. Everybody's favorite best friend, right? Wake up right now. Be in the present. Live right now. Stop worrying about the past. It's over. Can't do nothing about it. Do not live in the future. You don't even know what the fuck's gonna happen. Live right now. Be here right now. You may be feeling some sort of sadness. That just shows the depth of your feelings. Shows the depth of the things that you care about in this world. I know those things can be hard to deal with, and you may agree or disagree with that little list. Like I said, I just wanted to share some of those things because I agreed with a lot of them. And I believe it's okay. It's okay to have those emotions. We're all human. There's nothing we can do about that. Feel those emotions, but then find a happier path. Everybody's journey is different. Do not worry about other people's journey. Worry about your journey. Worry about what's making you happy. People's opinions do not change your reality, I promise you. I myself can even get lost in a troll's opinion online, and it sucks, and it happens. But their opinions don't mean shit. Their judgments are a confession of their character. It's kind of nice because you know you have mastered like a soul lesson when the circumstances haven't changed, but the way that you approach it have. And it's nice feeling that peace when some idiot crosses your path. It's not up to us to battle every idiot. You can put out a good word and put out the good fight, but sometimes you're just gonna be surrounded by idiots, and there's nothing you can do about that. You cannot control how other people receive your energy. Somebody that is not in touch with themselves, anything that you say, anything that you do, it's gonna get filtered through the lens of how they're personally dealing with shit. And they're not dealing with shit well. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what you're trying to say. It doesn't even matter what you're trying to do. It's getting filtered through these lens of their weird altered mind, and it just doesn't matter. So don't worry about them. Don't worry about the shitheads. Worry about you. Keep doing what's making you happy. Keep putting good things into the universe so good things can come back to you. In order to make a positive change in your life, you need to accept things. When we change ourselves in positive ways, our life follows in amazing ways. Life is not just happening. Shit happens, unfortunately. But we need to make life happen. We need to make those good things happen. We have to put the good thoughts. We have to put the kindness. We have to put the goodness. We have to make the good changes in this world. We need to take responsibility in our own lives. The past, the present, the future. All connected. The circle of life. Okay, sorry. And even though they're all connected, you still need to be in the here and now. You cannot be present if you are in the past. If you would like giving and hospitality, you need to make sure your actions are matching that behavior that you are asking for. Persistence in your life is key, and valuable rewards require persistence. So, in conclusion, karma is everywhere. Karma is a part of us all. Karma is connected to everything, as are we, as is our energy. And I want you guys to continue putting out that good energy that I know you're putting out. I want you to continue to leave those comments and leave those questions and leave those topics for me to talk about and research and give you my insight and give you all the good stuff to think about. And I want you to never ever forget, if nobody loves you, Romey loves you. Bye, babes.